My name is Sarah Beckett and my job role is System Support Engineer. So the qualifications that I've been working towards were a level 3 IT infrastructure with Baltic training. And I have also been working towards a level 4 IT professional course, which included a whole host of different courses from infrastructure to cybersecurity to networking and software development as well. So the way that my apprenticeship was structured was that I'd have between 8 and 10 weeks at Cimlogic at work, and then I would have a week of a virtual learning classroom. So I'd still be in the office, I'd just be away from everybody else in the classroom. And at the end of this week, I would do a exam, and these courses and exams all accumulated towards my final grade as well. In and amongst all this, I also did coursework for my final grade. Cimlogic have been brilliant. They let me get on to do the work that I've needed to do, kind of explore which areas I prefer working in within the IT and manufacturing world. But at the same time, they have always been there. Whoever I've needed help from has always been there and been able to give me the support that I've needed throughout my apprenticeship. So I chose the apprenticeship route because I originally went to university, and a couple of years into it I decided I didn't like it anymore. So I left, worked at a bar in Shipley for a little bit, and then decided I wanted to get back into the world of, or I wanted to start my career. I'd done IT at school for my O-levels before, so I started looking in this area. I was interested and I managed to stumble across Cimlogic. So a typical day for me can vary. I think the nature of working in IT is that every day is different. It could be anything from working on the infrastructure, working on the network, or working with customers as well. I do at the minute have a dual role. So I work with customers from the likes of Shell and AstraZeneca to Premier and Unilever globally as well for some of these companies. I support them in their IT as well on a daily basis. I would say the only concerns I really had before starting my apprenticeship were because this was my first proper job in a large company. But as soon as I started, everybody here made me feel more than comfortable and a part of the team as well. I think the skills needed to be successful in the manufacturing sector are definitely being open and willing to learn, because the sector, it's constantly growing, it's constantly changing, and the technologies are getting better and better by the day. Having said that, though, there are a lot of factories and companies that still use legacy technologies. So I think you kind of need to know the old and the new as well to be able to work in this sector. Advice I'd give to a student going in this route is definitely go for it. It's a brilliant sector to be working in. There are hundreds of different jobs out there. It's not just working on a factory floor like some people might think working in manufacturing is. There's engineering, software development, IT, and even within them, you can still specify on what kind of area you want to work in. So definitely, you have go in with an open mind.